Sup, Wicked here, and today I'll be making Ever Crisis Beginner Guide. I've seen a lot of people on like YouTube comments and Discords asking the same questions, and people aren't really answering. And people guys are like a year old and they're outdated. So I'm making this, and hopefully I can future-proof it. So, get off the bat. To answer people's question about meta, there is no meta. Every character in this game is viable. Like Cloud, DPS, Barret, DPS support, Tifa, DPS debuffer. Can also be a support if you have like her healing glove and outfit. Aerith, DPS support. Sometimes a debuffer. But she's not as good as Tifa or Red, which he's a debuff support. Pure DPS, support, sub DPS, pure DPS, pure DPS, sub DPS debuffer, which doesn't make sense since he's the most powerful character in the Final Fantasy VII universe. Pure DPS, support, sub DPS, debuffer, DPS tank, which is new. He's the only character in the game that has provoke and can shield the entire party from like a heavy attack. But if you're... Sorry, my nose itches. So if you're into that, play Angel. We'll come back to that later. Next is universal weapons for people that are just starting. Let's go to Limit Break. We'll also get to this. This is what I would consider like the best universal weapons in the game. These two are more focused on physical attack. These two are both for physical and magical users. And this one is pure magic. There's another one like this, but there's like no room, so the other one is Arrow's Umbrella. These abilities are what you'll be focusing when you're making builds. But we'll get to this later when I do the building part of the video. So yeah, next we'll be talking about the banners in free-to-play. If you click this, it'll show stamps. To get the outfit, you need 12 stamps. And to do stamps, you can only do 10 pulls. Never ever do 1 pulls. Well, I have 18, but I'm not going to do it. But here, I'm a Yuffie main, so I had to go for it. Right, here's me doing the stamp thing. And stamps are RNG. Like, you get 1 stamp to 12. Which I've never seen anyone get 12. I've gotten 6 like twice. But if you manage to do like a 12 stamp, you'll collect all this just for like 3,000 gems, which is insanely good. But at average, you'll be using like 20k gems, and at worst, you use 36k gems. Because like 12 times 1, well, 12 times 3,000. So free to play, if you go for a banner, you want the outfit. Well, that's a coupon, but where's the outfit banner? Fuck. Okay. Free to play, go for the outfit. Once you get the outfit, you're done with the banner. Unless it's a limited time banner like the Limit Break. But we'll get to that later. Whales, they will focus on the weapon. unless this is your favorite character. But if it's your favorite character, still do it only on limit break banners. Like, this is considered a standard banner, even though the outfit won't ever come back unless there's a rerun for like Halloween. The weapon, once this banner is gone, the weapon would be carried over to the next banner. For example, this banner. This is gone, the weapon will carry over to here, where you can make a wish list. See, it'll be right here instead of this thing. What's this called? Google Float. It'll just keep getting, the pool will keep getting bigger over time. And to max a weapon, you'll need the actual weapon itself plus 10, which will make this go from yellow. It'll start with red once you start leveling it. And then when you get to like OB6, which is called Overboost 6, so we just say OB because it's faster, you'll start getting pink. And when you get to OB10, it'll be fully pink. And after OB10, it doesn't really matter. I mean, you can get it to like plus 30, but it won't affect anything much. Like, it'll affect these stats, well, most of these do, but it'll only go up like plus 1. So once you get to OB10, you're done. Move on to something else. But for free to play, you can do that over time, unless it's a limit break banner. Like when this banner is gone, this weapon and this outfit is gone forever, unless they do another limit break banner, which they said they would do. Well, it's here somewhere, but I'm not gonna go look for it. They did say that limit break weapons will carry over to the next limit break banner, but they haven't done that so far. So don't trust them on weapons coming back. Next is for like Dolphins and Whales. Dolphins, go for the season pass. This is the best bang for your buck. For 14 bucks, well technically 15 with tax, you gain 7,500, which is amazing, and you get a cool wallpaper. Alright, this part is for whales and Dolphins and Whales, my bad. So you go to the shop. Dolphins, you want to focus on these. Well, Whales also wants to focus on these. These are the best things in the game. You can use these on any weapon to get them to the next tier. So if you're spending money, always try to go for these. Like 60 bucks, you get 2 of these. These are pretty good. 8,000 is also pretty good, but you get 150 of these. Always try to go for these. Never go for this. 70 bucks. Wow, you get 2,000 extra crystals, but you get mithril, which is, it's good to get a weapon to 120, but overall it's useless. And they always have deals with them. See here, you get 2. That's a fucking good deal. Everything else is like pointless. See, another good deal. But I'm like a light dolphin, so I get the battle pass time to time. Next, I want to talk about Materia. Well, let's do here first. Here is where you'll be spending more of your slot machine. Here, I'll do an example. It is just like you go to the casino, sit at one of the slot machine, just pull the crank and watch the thing roll. So I'm using bookmarks, which increases the thing by an hour, but since it's under an hour, it's instantly done. And bam, I got shitty 2 stars and 3 stars. By a beginner, the best you'll want to deal with is 3 stars. But since I'm late game, these are completely useless. I only ever chase 5 stars. I'm at the point where 4 stars are useless to me. See, I have a lot of junk. Here, let me do this, clear it out. See, I'm getting a lot of 5 stars. To the point where 4 stars aren't good to me anymore. Like, I do have an exception, like heal 6.7%, which is good. But I also have this. What, wrong one. I also have this, 15.2% heal. So, I don't really need that. But I keep it to stack. So I have like a 21% bonus in healing. Well, ooh, materia in background. That's a glitch. But I'll show more into a build later. Next, it will be Chocobos. This is also your other slot machine. I'll go back to the materia in a minute. Here you'll send people out on Chocobos to do timed things. But you can also decrease the time by using Choco boosters. See? Goes from 25 hours to 0. Bam. Wrong button. And you get garbage. I mainly just use this to farm boosters and bookmarks for materia. Here you'll like pick whichever you want. My late game, all this is useless. And if you explored it 100%, by collecting all these, you get gems. Or, well, blue crystals. So don't neglect these. These two do cost gems. So if you don't want to spend gems, you can just stick to one. I bought 2 because I just want to get things done quicker. This costs like, I believe 500. And then this will cost like 1500. Same thing happens in the materia. On Chocobos, there's different styles. There's river, of walking, ocean, mountain so far. And at this point in time, they go to B+. B+ just came out with like Angel, I believe. And you can go to the exchange shop to buy new Chocobos. That's a good one, but I'm going to skip it. If you don't see anything you like, you spend gold or gil till you see what you want. Today, I was unlucky. That's a pretty... Actually, I got 2 good ones. Sadly, it doesn't pop up the Chocobo you bought and show you the stats. You have to go hunt it down. So, which one did I buy? Let's see. You can hold 41 items. That's pretty good, but pretty bad at everything else. And I do not remember The other one I bought. But you get the point. That's a really good one. And it holds 41. Perfect. Another good one. Only 31 though. But you get the idea. You focus what you want to do. I want to focus more on item collecting or bird drop rate. I can get done with expositions faster. Well, once you're done with that, you can just like switch them out to do XP rate up. So they'll level up your 3 characters faster. But that's been reduced to, well, not reduced, redundant to just doing training quests. Where you do character XP. Try to do the highest you can, get the most XP. And you'll be able to get Cactars in here. You'll either see normal Cactars, which gives you a small boost. Metal Cactars will give us the most XP. There's gold Cactars that gives a lot of gil. And there's a new one called Crystal Cactars, which gives you a lot of mithril ore, which you need to level a weapon from 80 plus. Alright, next we'll go to the Highwind. It's another play around and wait type of mini game. You'll be getting a lot of your bonuses from here. See, right now I have my Highwind to level 77, and they cost paint, which is a stupid currency. But the higher these are, the better rewards you get. So hopefully I get a Cactar for the video. Nope. Okay. But once you collect these, you have a chance of a Cactar, a normal Cactar, a golden one, and a fireball or bomb appear. And they give you these, which you then use for these. Well, there's like 2 ways to level these. First way is like follow the missions they want you to do. Like a team 150 weapons, done. Boost the weapon, done. Get it to OB5, done. OB10 weapon, which I'm missing 6 of. So that's pretty much done. And then you use, oh, that's already maxed out. Go to this one. Different missions, same thing. And you go to overboost and you use these, the Astro Winds, to boost it even more. As of right now, my bonus is 4.3. If you overboost it, it goes to 4.9. And you can boost it 5 times and then you're done. Maybe in the future they'll like OB10 it, like weapons, so this will go from red to pink. So if that doesn't happen, oh well. And these are universal, they're not character specific. Even though these weapons like this is Barrett, but these are universal. Oops. Example, everybody will get all these stats. And they will also get all these. I'm trying to max out physical because there's a guild fight going on right now. And the fight is physical water. Up next will be story, which I've kind of completed. It says clear, but that's because there's hard missions in here. after you complete the normal missions. Example this. I don't like the first class soldier characters other than Lucia. That's because she got bikini skin, and I'm a pervert. But yeah, I haven't done this. And you get like icons. I want to say 200 gems if you beat it. I gotta go back and do that. Anyway, stories are mission based. Like these icons, this one means story, this means a fight, and this mountain to me is exploring. So story fight, story fight, story fight, story fight. Ah, here we go. When you see this, you'll do a story, and then you get to run around like an open section map, opening chests, sorry, and fighting a boss, and then you're done. Then you go to the next mission. These open areas will also be used for solo content. They'll be used for dungeons. And then you complete these, which there's usually 2 of, different power levels, different enemies. And then once you complete these, they'll be transferred to Crisis dungeons, which are harder versions. Ignore this for a moment. And you get like these coins. I don't know why it won't let me select it. Anyway, you get these coins, and you can go in this shop. In this shop, for beginner, ignore everything. Only go for this. That is all you need until you OB10 it, which mine is already OB10. So I won't be chasing this weapon anymore. Mithril is good, but at this point in the game, this is a waste of money. Join a guild and do crystal cactar farming. But I'll get that into a later video. These I bought because they didn't have these in the game yet. These are the only ways to get them was from here. So I bought them, which does have good stats on them, I give you that. But they can only be leveled 5. They can't be to 10. Which I completely forgot about in the materials section of the video. Let me do that real quick. Alright, here we go. These are your sigils. Wait. These are your sigil materia. You have Runa, which is more magic based. Magic non-elemental. And then you have your Blow, which is physical non-elemental. There will be points in fights, depending on the boss, where they'll have a sigil phase. And they have like X number amount of sigil that you have to break. And they can only be broken from these. But it doesn't really matter which one you use. These are just mostly for, like, if you're doing a physical build, you just get more damage out of the Blow version than you would from a Runa version. So yeah, these don't really matter when it comes to sigil phases. This one doesn't have anything. So I've been like leveling this up a lot. Because honestly, I don't use sigil. No, I don't really use the Materia for damage anymore. They're just there as stat sticks. Which you'll be leveling up a lot. Like here, this is like my best damage one. Has 8.6% for physical and 8% in magic. So even though it's a blow, I will still use it on a magic user because of the stat right here. And increase it quite a lot. This one has, even though this is a Runa, it has 8.5 physical, which I will use on a physical character. And they have like certain weapons with slots for materias. But at this point in the game, I completely ignore. Like, for example, my fire team. They want you to max these out, but I just ignore them. I don't know if this actually increased like the overall damage of your character, or if this only counts towards the materia. The game doesn't really explain anything to you. Just figure out yourself and hope it's right. Here I'm missing out 20%, but this is a magic card, a magic version. But it has 5.8% magic physical attack, so I'm going to use it. Alright, let's go back to solo content. Here, this is your daily quest. Like, it's either once or twice a week you can get weapon parts. I believe it's every Sunday. But yeah, you have, but it's mostly just gil and nothing else. And then like once or twice a week there's like weapon parts. And you can select which weapons you want to focus on. But at max you get like 10 each. Here in weapon quests is where you get weapon pieces to upgrade your weapons. So this would be used for like 1 through 60 or 80. These will start getting higher tiers. These are what you use to level the weapon. Like these are used to like break it from like 30 to 40. And these will actually level them from 30 to 40. Like I'm out of these, so I can't really show you. Hold on. Does it say how many I have? I have 2. Yeah. 0. 9. Yeah, I don't have any. Same thing. Here is the higher tier from level 80 and up. I wouldn't say, I shouldn't say 80 and up. There's like, this we use at 80, and then it switches over to these. So this goes from like 90, 100, 110, and then what you saw in the shop earlier, which were these, this is what you use to level 120. And they only use 10. But don't go for that. They start dropping that candy at some point, and you get them a lot from events. So just hold out and be patient. These are the physical versions, and these are the magical versions. Oh, these are premium quests. These are reset daily. You can only do them 3 times a day. But also at this point in the game, I don't ever do them. Unless I really need these. These, you only do them ever once to collect the gems. Don't ever farm these, it's a waste. Gotta do that. Ooh, got another one. Yeah, these give like 30 each. So since you're new, there's like so much content for you to do. You'll be showered in gems. So if you're pulling on a random banner, for example, Angeal, you have till November 4th, which is 2 weeks. So you have plenty of time. Since we got solo out of the way, let me make sure. Oh, I forgot. Summoning. This is where you spend all of your energy if you actually want to farm this. I don't, so I don't farm these. But you do get more rewards if you do them in co-op when they do show up in the co-op section. They give weapons, but these are like niche. You won't ever use them. They're mostly used on each other. So let's say a Yuffie weapon. What lightning resists? Well, you put that on and you fight against Ramuh. And same thing. You want to fight Leviathan, you put these on. And then you go kick his ass. Because during EX1, EX2, they hit like a fucking truck. A lot of times they one-shot. So you need high defense, high resistance, and high HP. Bahamut EX2 is the easiest of them all, surprisingly. Shiva, I've only managed to do them because of Era getting 2 limited banner weapons, which are OP as hell. But I get that into the build section. So you farm these to collect these, the Shiva memories. And then when you're done collecting all those and move on to the next part of her, you'll be getting noble memories, which you'll be using over here. Switch to Shiva. These get fucking expensive. One level is 60. So I'm not exaggerating, 180 just for 3. And each fight, you get 36, unless you're lucky and if you get a Cactar to appear, which they do happen in those fights. So you get more rewards. But you're using like 180 energy to collect 36 shards. So that's a lot of energy and pots being wasted just to get like 0.5% more potency. Or 0.5% charge speed. So from energy to reward ratio, this is fucking awful. That's why I don't farm it. And they also go to level 10 on Diamond Dust. Whiteout stays at 5. It's like the shitty version. Always aim for Diamond Dust. That's for all the summons. Same with characters. Depend on your character. Let's go with Yuffie. She's mainly a physical user. So let's get to the bottom. Oh, these are their ultimates. You charge up during fights. Like this one, which I use the most, because it does 3,000 damage. But it's also single target. These scale off your stats. These are also all the bonuses you get from this memory tree. So I get plus 5,000 XP for free. plus 500 physical attack for free, which is awesome. It also, like, all characters have like a single damage one or AoE one. Then they'll have like a support one where it helps allies or debuff the enemies. Then they have like a secondary ultimate, which on paper this looks better, but the first one for her is still better. Like, this maxes out, is already maxed out level 5 so far. So ×2 that is still lower than this. So just stick to Bloodfest. Oh, and since she's a physical user, you want to focus on like branched out trees that focus on physical. I main her up, so I max her out on everything, kind of. Also, you want to max out on these. These use memory crystals. These. They start getting expensive too. Those. So since you use physical, there's not physical tree. Oh, here we go. You'll focus on these. If they're magical, you'll focus on these. If they're healers, you'll focus on this tree. And HP, you'll focus on these. No matter what character you have, you want to focus on physical or magical and HP. You can ignore everything else. And they start getting expensive. Let's see, do I have any open? Here we go. Yeah, up to this point, they switch from like these memory crystals to purple ones. Ooh, I have plenty, so I can buy it. I'm poor, so I can't. Swap metals. Buy 60. So you can farm these in the character level area, which I only recommend if you're like really desperate. So ta-da, I got more HP now. 30. So I got 90 plus HP. Awesome. Here I can go for this, but I won't. Let's see, is there a physical one? There's another HP. Another HP. Ooh, I'm still poor on these. I've upgraded a lot of memories on my main, so that's why I'm pretty low on these. Yeah, you get these shards through the battle tower, which is the next area after summoning. Battle tower will give you a lot of rewards. I'm stuck on 98 because this piece of shit keeps one shot at me. So you get memories. Sometimes you get gems. If I beat this one, you get 1,000 free gems and an icon. Let's see. I haven't done this in a while. Okay, so this just gives, well, whatever these are called, I don't remember. So these only give memories, gems, and those. These floors, they give tickets. They give normal gacha tickets, gems. This is where you farm those purple ones. Oh. can't really farm. Once you finish one, you're done with it. You get mithril ores, these tickets that don't use gems, but they're their own separate banners. And then you get purple ones that are character specific. Like this has a picture of Barrett, so if you use these tickets, you only ever get Barrett weapons. There's Tifa and Kate Sith. Each floor gives gems. I believe it's 100 gems. Don't hold me to that, because I don't. Oh. And you get purple gacha tickets, are similar to these. But these are like 3 stars and up. These tickets, you get 4 stars and up. So you only see purple or yellows with these, while these you'll see blue, purple, and gold. And depending on bosses, you'll also get these mithril ores, or mithril ingots. Oh shit, I didn't notice. Sometimes you get gold ones too. These are 5 stars only. You'll never see blues or purples. So every time you pull a weapon that's gold, and you already have that weapon, you'll get 200 weapon parts. And if it's a weapon you don't have, well, you get the weapon. But each time you get 200 weapon parts, you'll be able to overboost a weapon. So golds are 200. You only get 10. Well, no, you get one fragment. Purples will give 10. So 1, 10, 200 is a fucking drastic difference. But it's for all these fours. I can't do this one because he's not built. He's weak as fuck. Well, my version. I don't main him, but I wish I did, because I like Zac more than Cloud and Red. He's kind of built, but he's still weak as fuck. I managed to beat these are character specific. So the character you see here are the characters you have to use. Otherwise it'll pop up as ineligible and then eligible. So what I have, it's like, what is this, tier 2? You can customize these are what I use. Like, here's my elemental. I have fire, lightning, earth, water, ice, and wind. And then I start focusing on towers, which I have to update since there's new towers, 5 and 6. These are what I mentioned earlier, the crisis dungeons. These I use for events, and then I have event 2 because a lot of times there's like 2 events going at the same time, and I don't want to keep remaking it over and over. So I like swap all the time. High scores are a different kind of events they do, where they used to have this one that everybody loved. They give you like one of those open world maps, like the crisis dungeons, and you go around selecting which boss you want to fight first and try to get the highest score by beating them as fast as possible. Then they got rid of it. Then they have this new one where you select which debuffs and bonuses you want, which I fucking hate. Every time that high score event appears, I don't do them. I do the bare minimum and get out. I really wish they'll go back to the open area version. Guild battles, which is what's happening right now in my guild, which I'll get to the guild section. Ranking, same thing. I don't know why I have two. Might just delete this. And then the rest are just random. Alright, next, co-ops. No, we're still in solo, sorry. This is taking a while. Story quests, they like give extra backstory and lore about that character. Like, what did Cloud do before the beginning of FF7 and after Crisis Core? It's like in between of both games. So what did he do in, like, what did he do when he reached Midgar, and how he met Tifa and others? I don't remember Barrett's story. I kind of skipped it. Tifa is about how she meets Jesse and the gang. Aerith, I don't remember either. I skipped it. But yeah, they haven't updated this in a year. So you can you can do them and then just forget about them. I doubt they'll update these again. Because Sephiroth been in the game since like after the first month, and he never got one. As you see, there's no arrow. I've already went over Crisis Dungeons. Alright, finally we get to co-ops. Co-ops, they switch out weekly. Like for this week, we have Rufus, which I've already completed. And Airbuster Prototype, which I've already completed. And here's a tip for co-ops. The moment these drop, do them. For the love of God, do them. Do not wait. Unless you're in a Discord dedicated to FF7, or you're, well, Ever Crisis, or you're in Discord to a YouTuber or streamer that dedicates to Crisis Core, Ever Crisis, because they'll have like co-op channels. Otherwise, do them first day so you can get the gems. These are like dog shit rewards, so that's why people don't farm it. So like complete them once and you're done. You don't have to worry about co-op medals. You'll get them from co-op events, which weekly you can only get 5,000 weekly, but you can hold 999, which I had, but I spent a lot on, well, these three. You'll also you can get these as well if you want. These are really good for materia leveling. These four. These are also good for materia leveling. For like 3-star, these are 4 stars. 5 stars you get from like high score ranks and I think guild fights. I have to look at the rewards there. But you will also be able to get weapon parts for certain characters. Oh, and Mythic Ore. You can get these, they're cheap as hell. But you only get like 20 like per week or so. So better than nothing, I guess. Alright, we're done with co-ops. Next, let's talk about events. Right now, we have a shit ton of events. These are like, this is the first time they're doing these. Usually they're the exact same as the solo content battle towers. So you complete these. How many days are left? That's in 2 days. I don't know if I have this video up by the time this ends. But if they bring this back, like a newer event, you can do these. And oh, why can't I click on these? So stupid. These are the new thing they added. These are like ultimate weapon shards. You get 100 of these, you can buy an ultimate weapon from the shop. From here. Where is it? Get down. Oh, there it is. You can buy these. These are very good stat sticks. And when you equip these, you get the full bonus of these. No halves, which I haven't brought up yet. That will be in the build part. But you get straight up 20, so you'll have level 3 for free. 15% more damage. Hell yeah. I've bought Aerith's, Tifa's, Yuffie's, and Lucia. Because these three are my mains. Lucia, I'm kind of trying to bring her into the group. Because she has a bikini skin. I kind of regret buying hers. I really need clouds at the moment. Because of guild fights. But I do want to get Zax. At some point. Oh, okay. This is where you get you spend your co-op medals, crisis medals, and ultimate medals in like one area, so you don't have to keep running around. Honestly, you can get everything from this exchange. Like, ooh, I gotta do these, I forgot. Alright, these are character specific, as you can see by their picture. These can be used on any character. So I have like 800 of these, so if I'm really low on, say, like Cloud, I can use all 800 of them on Cloud. Or use like 100, 100, 100, and so on. If you're lazy, you don't want to go to the event tab, you can just do it all here. So since I have like 2,000 of these white lanterns, max these out. These are brand new. I'll mention these in the building part too. Yeah, you can get. You can also get like tickets from that event battle tower we're on right now. Then you can pick whatever weapon you want and gotcha ticket if you already have all these OB10s. If you don't have any of them OB10s, ignore this. Don't ever get this. These are like your healing weapons, your fire, your ice, lightning, you can tell by the picture, water, wind, earth. I went for my mains. These are still here. This is really good to farm. Forgot which quest drops these, actually. That doesn't tell me anything. Well, if you're still able to collect these by the time this video is up, do them. These are great free-to-play weapons. You max it out, you get... Well, they're fucking awful to actually do damage with, but they're good R abilities for free-to-play users. These are like past events. Like one time I was like too lazy to keep farming, so these two weapons weren't finished, but thanks to this event I was able to finish them. I was like too off on that one. So yeah, go in and collect all these. I have a shit ton of points. So I have to like 31k. So if I really want to, I can max out all of them. Even though it says 30, 30, 30, you do not need 30, 30. Just get 11 and dip. You're completely done. Move on to the next weapon. 11, 11, 11, and so on. Alright, weapon exchange. This is where you buy the 1500 red crystal, red or blue crystal pack. They give you. No, that's never mind. That's for the outfit. Yeah, I'm jumping ahead. Here it is. If you go into the shop and use crystals to buy an outfit voucher, and you get these. I bought them mostly for cosmetic reasons, but our ability wise are dog shit. Like attack and magical defense. 8 points, you get level 2, but there's like way better outfits in the game. So if you're desperate, get them. Or if you want to be a completionist, I guess get them. They used to be only in the battle pass, because it was like 5,000 crystals and a gear voucher. But people are like stacking on gear vouchers, hoping like banner outfits will one day be added there. But they didn't do that, so a lot of people got pissed. So they took the gear voucher out of the battle pass and just gave you 1,500 more crystals, which I think is a better deal. I was never going to use these. Weapons exchange, you get, I can't remember if you get from the battle pass. Let's see. Oh, you do? Okay. You do get them from the battle pass. You can also buy them from the store if you're a whale. But yeah, you can pick whatever weapon you want. I bought quite a few to get a weapon OB10. So every base banner weapon will be in here by the end of the month. You won't see limit break banner weapons on there, like this weapon. It won't be there, as I said before. Alright, what's next on the list? We're still not done with events. So if these are still here by the video's up, do them as quickly as possible. These are the harder versions. I'm stuck on level 22, so I'm not going to be able to progress any further. This guy is a bitch to fight. He'll do a meteor, and then I have to heal. Then he does another meteor, then I have to heal. And then he has like a really fast sigil phase, which for me is impossible to break. I have 3 characters using the same sigils to break it, but it's just too fast for me. And then, so after that sigil phase, he goes on a rampage and start attacking constantly, like every 2 seconds, where ARF can't keep up and heal, so I just keep dying. So, fuck that fight. But you mostly get crystals from that, and that's it. These are very good for beginners. So if you want to farm these, you get shit tons of XP. You get these bond medals, which he's already seen the shop for memories. So you can level up your character's stats faster. And you get daily. Get like over 7,000 XP. Not 7,000. 700,000 XP, but you only get to do one a day. And if you go into the XP section, wrong button, you go here, you get way more XP and Cactars. So pick your poison. Halloween event will be going soon. I don't farm these, they're useless to me. Here you also get the ultimate weapon parts. You do want to farm these brands though, these are pretty good. But you can also get them in the new areas of the Chocobo boards. So you just get these passively throughout the day. And these missions, first clear the solos and you're done. Only focus on co-ops. Because in co-ops, you can stack up your co-op coins. And then you can buy shit from the co-op store. And you can buy stuff from this store, so it's a win-win. So if an event has co-op, only ever do the co-ops. And if you have the energy, well, stamina pots. Here, these things. Stamina tonics, I just call them pots. If you have a shit ton of these, always do ×9. You get the max rewards. Even though the reward ratio is still dog shit. Yeah, they come out like new events like twice a week, I think. Or like one every week. Like my memory's dog shit, so I don't remember. But they do stay for like a while. Like this stayed for like 31 days. Or was it? I think it was these that stay like for like 31 days. This just came out like a few days ago, so it has 10 days left. Alright, enough about events. Next is... Alright, we did growth, so I kind of jumped ahead on that one. Leveling, I already did that, so I jumped ahead on that one. Alright, and let's do builds. So... Alright, instead of doing like a full team, we'll do one. So let's do Tifa, because she's a overall all-rounder for like everything. I would do Yuffie, but she's missing water, lightning, and I think that's all she's missing. Alright. This is where your outfits will go. As they're free to play, as I mentioned before on banners, you'll be chasing outfits and nothing else. Unless it's your favorite character and it's on a limited break banner. Otherwise, that's when you want to try OB6 the weapon. And free to play, OB6 is like the sweet spot. Like you get the max damage and you get the max R abilities that you're going for. From OB6 to OB4, OB6 to OB10, it's just extra. Don't need it. So this is her default, dog shit. This is the gear voucher, dog shit. This is her healing outfit, which I like. Then you put it on, see that thong she's wearing. This is where, let's say, HP good, heal good. So since this is a healer outfit, you'll put on her healing glove. which matches the outfit. And then you try to max out our abilities. Let's say she already has 5, really? Oh, right, this is max. Alright. Speaking of our abilities, your main hand will see the max amount. So will your ultimate weapon. You'll see the max amount of these. This slot and your sub-weapon slots will be halved. So let's do, okay, this one's will be 10. So see here it says 43 and 39. Let's go here. What were these? Physical and ice. Okay, okay. So you see here you only gain 21 points, even though this says 43. These will also be halved. So you'll be getting like 300 plus physical attack. So even though this says 43.39, this says 21.19. Your main hand and ultimate weapon will be the only ones that max out like their R abilities. Let's see how this says 1820. This says 1820. And for heal, let's use this. It's 40 points in heal, so technically that's 20 points. Let's go for another heal. Alright, let's filter it. You'll be seeing this screen a lot when you're making builds. It's just far easier to find a certain weapon. 27, half that. And let's add another one. 29, half that. So, she has, with the stats and ability, or our ability, she's at level 9 on it. I'm missing 14 points to get to level 10. So she'll have 3,000 heals, which is pretty good. People say this this healing ability, well, her weapon sucks. Because, like, Aerith's weapon, it does, like, 70%. This is max, so it only does 54%. But I can brand it, so let's show that off. Branding can increase the C ability or stats, and that's it. So let's see if I get lucky on C abilities. Okay, this one's pretty good. So that increased it from 90, what was it before? So 54 to 55. So that would be like a bigger jump. But oh well, I'll take it. So like, weapons you'll be using for damaging. Your main hand weapon will always want C abilities, nothing else. So you can get C ability, seal ability, but that's RNG. Welcome to the gacha game. Your sub weapons, you want to try and focus on defense stuff. Let's say, here we go. Ooh, that's a bad example. Okay. Let me find something I've worked on. I changed that because of a guild fight, so rip. Alright, here we go. You want to try and focus on magic defense or physical defense. Both is good. But since these are in your sub-weapon area, these will be halved. So those will be a 5 instead of a 10. But if you're able to get like the max, try to get the max of these out, they do stack a lot. So like, right now she's at 158. It's amazing. But that's not from branding, that's mostly from this weapon. And her ultimate weapon. So she's sitting at level 4. Level 4 is 45% magic defense, which is good. And I did say there's no meta. I meant that for characters. For weapons, the only ones that are meta are these. Where are they? These are the only meta weapons in the game. And I have all of them. Okay, I get to the guild section later. Let me... Guild was level number 7, I skipped it. Alright. Let's go talk about guilds first, before I continue this. Because these are guild weapons. This, that. These are guild weapons, so let me go show you that. There's a guild fight going on right now, which is a pain in the ass. We haven't even started yet. Alright, let me just ignore that. Well, the fight just started like an hour ago, based on the recording of this, and nobody's attacked. Anyway, before I get to the weapons, try and join a guild as soon as possible. Yeah, doing the guild fights, I know a lot of people don't want to like bother with that. You don't really get much out of it either. Did it show the rewards? Oh, here we go. Like, you get these, hooray. You get a bunch of these to buy guild weapons, and you get a stupid ass icon. Awful rewards. If they want people to really try, give us gems. Or blue crystals. Alright. Here, these are the bonuses you get from guilds. So, it lowers the cost of materia. Improves the rarity rate of materia. That's why I've been getting a lot of 5 stars. And they stop materia from leveling from like 1 star and up to 2 star and up. That doesn't seem like a big deal, but that's a big deal. And since it uses less materia costs, it's easier for me to try and get level 5 materia without using those 5-star wards like these. These are used on trying to get better rarities of materia. And thanks to being a guild, I don't have to worry about these anymore. There's certain materia that requires it, but a lot of them like skip that phase. Anyway, next is... Hello? My game is frozen. Connecting. Awesome. Alright, next is battles. This is where you get the crystal Cactars, which only has a 6% chance of appearing in fights. A YouTuber I know was supposed to make a Cactar farming video, and he's been saying he'll do it for like a year, and he still hasn't done it. So if he doesn't do it soon, I'll just do it, because fuck it. By being in a guild, you get a chance to get crystal cactars, which gives you crystal mithril ore, which are used to level weapons above 80. So you need 30 to go from 80 to 90, and then you just need 10, 10, 10, then metal ingot. More character XP is good, but this becomes useless once all your characters max level. These are only good when they increase the level cap of all the characters, or a brand new character joins. A new character joins the game every 3 months. So we have Sephiroth, Yuffie. I don't remember the characters. Lol. More enhancement quest points. Like these. This works in co-ops. Like co-op, not event co-ops. Like, there's only... my guild try to focus hard on these, which I found stupid. I wanted them to max out Materia and Highwind, because that's the best outcome. Chocobo, and these are just pointless. Oh, hold on, my nose is itchy. These only works in solo battles, solo content, and co-op content. Doesn't work anywhere else. So you'll go wrong button. So you'll go here, example, character. You want your characters leveled up and farm Cactars, do this one. It's the best for your buck. If that's the saying. Alright, enough about guild bonuses. Highwinds, you get like rare item seekers and rare item seekers. Shame this only goes to plus 10. I want more of these. Alright, let's talk about the weapons. Most of them are good. Like, this one's good, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. The rest are garbage. Ignore them. Reason why I pointed these out, because of this. These are amazing. To get the best value of these, you want these to be level 120 and OB7, which is this star. That's where you quit on these weapons. Any higher is just a waste of points. Because OB7 and level 120, you get 30 points. And you put that in a sub slot, you get 15 points. So that's a free plus 20 defense. You usually put these on your support characters. And these are really good. So, hers is physical defense. His is physical defense. Who did I max first? Oh, Kate Civ. Kate Civ, magic defense. Yeah, you'll be needing these for in-game. Because, like, for a year, everyone was focusing on maxing out HP. Because, like, content wasn't really asking for defense. And you can just heal back the HP. But they've been trying to make you prioritize more on defense than HP. So they've been making a lot of outfits have more defense bonuses than attack on it. And they release guild weapons with defense all allies. And they want you to focus on branding to get better defenses. Like I've seen someone with Angeal have like over 300 defense, which is fucking insane. And thanks to that, he will never die. So the higher your defense, the less HP you can have or want. So you don't have to sit around trying to get like 15k HP because that won't stop anything. So yeah, let's go back to building. Wrong character. Well, right character, wrong slot. So even on your damage dealers, you will want them to like have one of these. And these weapons are limit break weapons. So they will only appear on limit break banners like what Angeal has. But his is... But it depends on the limit break banner, because even though this is a limit break banner, those limit break weapons aren't on here. Sorry, I've been talking for a while without drinking. My throat's starting to hurt. What was I saying? Alright. So when a limit break banner comes and it's a character you want, don't pull because people are saying meta. Like the 6th month anniversary banner. Let's see. Okay. I'm not gonna bother trying to open it. Here, I'll just show you here. Like there was a 6th month anniversary banner with 6 characters. Yeah. They had like 6 characters on it, so I managed to grab this, this, and this. You only need 1 copy. You do not need to OB10 these or whatever. 1 copy is enough. Because even though at max OB10, you still won't go to the next level, which is 25. See, you're 4 short. So 1 copy gives you 30 points, which is level 3. So let's say Tifa. Actually, I don't have to show you, tell you, I can just show you. I do it for all my characters. So let's say Yuffie. She's a damage dealer, but she's holding this. She's OB6 because she's my favorite character and she's my main. It was a limit break banner, so I went and OB6'd it. Aerith is my second main, so I went for her to OB6 her weapon. And Tiff, she's holding, since I was using this for like a hard fight in game, I put this on. Not getting the max stat like I want, because I'm missing an OB1 or OB7. And it's also level 80, so I'm missing out a lot of our ability points. So I'm only getting level 2. And she has this increase Yuffie. See, this will be the party abilities. So I have max attack, physical attack, that's from her outfit actually. Wrong one. Use attack, all allies, 5 points. You get plus 10, plus 5% on physical and magic. This is the first alpha in the game to do all attack, all allies, so that's pretty good. Even though it's like very minuscule. Like right now she has 8,000 attack, but if you take this off, and oh, hers a magic, so it doesn't count. And you take this off, this will drop drastically. So let me show you. Alright, remember this number, 8,000. 6,000. So she had 8,000 and she now has... Oh, she still has 6,000. Okay, let's see. Where the hell is it? Oh, okay. Put it on, see what it is now. See, she gets 600 points for free. And with this, goes from that to over 8,000. These are what I consider meta weapons. So you see an all ally R ability, fucking go for it. You will not regret it. Like Tifa, she's almost 7,000. Without this and Era's OB6 is in the main slots, so since this is 40 points and she's in our main hand, she's getting level 5 bonus for magic attack. Otherwise, she would be like 4,000, 3,000, which is weak as hell. So yeah, those are meta weapons. So let's go back to making a build. Alright, we're done with support, but debuffers, Tifa is the best, and red. Example, if a character has like ×3 physical attack, you would want to use Tifa's leather glove at OB6. OB6 gives you the next upgrade on the abilities. For example, physical attack mid, high. But at OB6 it's high, high. And at OB10 it doesn't change. Only thing that changes from OB6 to 10 is the duration, which ain't all that much. Wowzers, 3 extra seconds, oh boy. Yeah, you always want these as like a sub-weapon. That's only if like the character buffs themselves. Like physical attack, you want her leather glove. If it's a magic attack, you want her tiger fangs, which is the same thing, but magic attack. Decrease, high, high. Same thing. The mid, high, OB6. High, high, OB10. Just a 3-second difference. And she has another one for defense. A lot of characters have one for defense. Where is it? Here it is. It's only at level 80, but who cares? The magic defense decrease high. I had to use this on the last, I believe it was the last battle or guild battle. They were like weak to magical non-elemental. So I had to use Tifa, Sephiroth. Oh god, I can't remember the third character. Oh, Yuffie. I had to bring this down so Yuffie's weapon can do 1.2 times more damage. She doesn't have like a physical defense down, Okay, she does. This is a free play weapon, so there's dog shit. See, low, mid, pointless. So I'm still waiting for her to get like a physical defense down weapon. Otherwise, she is the best debuffer in the game. I don't play red, so I can't compare. But red is also good at debuffing for the end game. Alright, enough about supports. Support's fucking easy. Just build, heal, and do all weapons. And a defense weapon. Where is a defense weapon? Come out. Don't be afraid. There we go. There, you're done. Like, you want heal. You want to try and get as high as a heal you want. You want it to buff the team with an R ability. And give the team defense all ability. That's basically what support does. Alright, her ultimate. A lot of characters are like, hers a debuffing one, which I like, but it's only mid, and it lasts 30 seconds. But it has a charge speed of 800, which is insanely fast compared to her just straight up damage one. See, 3000 attack, but the charge speed 1800. So, just a lot. Same thing with summons. Summons charge speeds will be the same as their both abilities. I don't know why it keeps flicking around. I don't know why his is 1920, but 4000? Jesus Christ. I really gotta level that up. But yeah. These two will have the same charge speeds, but you want to focus on their second ability to do more damage. 2000 all enemies compared to 1800 single target. Never use their first ability, always the second. But trying to unlock their second is a bitch. I can show that for... Let's go down here. Then you'll have this first, but you'll also have to complete it to unlock it. Then once you get that, you want to start working on this. So you want to beat her on very hard one time. You want to do Crisis Dungeon, this area on hard, get an S+ rank. You have to activate these to get progress done. For like example, here I haven't done you. You have to bind it for them to work. Ta-da! Since I did all the missions, I unlocked it. Wowzers. And then next, get these. Well, okay, that's the one I just unlocked, so don't get that confused. Here, it'll say begin. You have to click that for these missions to start counting up, which I should have done already. Since I missed out on this. Can I deliver these? Yeah. There, I completed one mission. You can do these over time or rush them if you want, I don't really care. But you will have to do that. Which I already did, I just wish it like counted towards it, but whatever. And that goes the same for characters, limit breaks. Let's see. I didn't focus you at all, so show you. See, you have to do missions. That's here. Let's give you gil. This memory. Gotta use your ult. And once this is done, you then do the exact same thing. Select and start. Then stuff here starts counting towards it. Then you can unlock it. And then you can start leveling that up through the memory chain. It will look like this, but with a different Moogle icon. They will use fragments, pieces, that's what they're called. And then you'll just do that for every character. Alright, back to builds. Alright, this will work on every element. So let's start with, let's do an ice build. Okay. Since this is OB10, she'll get the max R abilities. Alright, next. For the sake of this, let's do this. Ignore the HP, don't really need it, but it gives you this magic ability pot, which is really good. But when it comes, for example, an ice build, you want to focus. Oh wait, this is a physical weapon. My bad. Never mind. Take that off. What's the physical type? There we go. This is the physical version. Ignore the HP. Same thing, but for physical. Then here, you want to try, and since the ice build, you want to focus on ice pots. And you want to focus on physical attack and attack. So what do we have here? We have physical and ice pot. Perfect. Let's remove these, show better off the R abilities. See, based on 2 weapons, shows you here. I'm already maxed on physical attack, so I do not need any more physical attack. Let's try and max out ice. I have ice here, and off that weapon ice. I'm at level 6. If I have 3 more points, I'd be at level 7. Physical ability, I'm only getting from this, so I'm level 2. So I will need to get that up. Ability pot is similar to this and the magic ability, but it does for both. Only if the attack stance gauge is max. You'll see in the right corner of the game, there's like a red button. If you click it, it'll switch to a blue button. If it's red, you're in attack stance. If it's in blue, you're in defense stance. And there will be like a little charge meter going around the button. Once that is max on the attack stance, you'll max this out. You'll get 15% more damage for physical or magic. This is the same thing. Attack stance gauge max, you get plus 15 damage. You will always be max attack stance. One time you won't be is when you're stupid and just stay in defense stance for whatever reason. And at the beginning of the fight. That's the only times your max stance won't be max. Otherwise, you'll have these buffs at all times. So, let's try and max out. So, I want this. attack and ability pot. It is one of the universal weapons I brought up earlier. So that gives me 23 attack and 19 abilities pot. That gives me level 5. So 30% more damage. Then you will want to have like my ice pot will be higher. See 27, it will be 4. If this was OB10, I'll be there. So in the last slot, you will want this. An ice pot, perfect. So ice pot 62. I'm 3 points away from level 8. And for elemental pots, you want to try to reach level 8. Past level 8's diminishing returns. As you can see, like 15 difference, 15 difference, 15 difference, and then just 10-10. So level 8 is the sweet spot. Once you get to level 8, you want to try and focus on something else. But since my weapons aren't like level 10, I'm like missing stuff. But yeah, this is basically a build. Oh shit, I forgot to. So this is a ice build I want to use for ice outfit, which I don't have because I was one stamp away on the Christmas banner and they took it away. So yeah, I wasted a lot of gems. So pretend this is a ice arcanum. This will, let's say, ice ability damage plus 35, which is a lot. So if she's doing like 100k weakness damage, with that outfit she'll do plus 35 damage, or 35k damage, which is pretty good. And it's like, wow, you only have 2k magic attack. This is where Materia comes in. So you go here, pick magic attack, and try to go for the highest magic you have. So that's 8%. Oops. Wait, no. This is a physical, my bad. Got physical, so you want to get physical materia. Sorry. They switched to magic, so I'm getting confused. Next will be 7.8. And then 8.5. So yeah, this is the next best thing. So by herself with this build, she's at 6,600. But with weapons like these on the other characters, this will increase it to like 8 or 9,000. And you want to do this for every other elemental build. So switch this from ice to fire. This is a magic one. So I want to focus on this weapon, because it gives me magic ability pot. Where is it? Which is up here. 45% more damage. So since this is a fire build, you'll use her fire arcanum. Fire ability damage 35. Since this is a magic build, you'll switch these out for magic stats materia. As you see, 8.3. See, you're changing. $5.2, good enough. And then here you'll go for magic pot. So switch from ice to fire. Magic fire, perfect. Magic fire, perfect. And you're done. So she's both 3 points off. Rip. Arcanum. Fire pot. Magic ability pot 30. Ability pot 30. Attacks. Well, you want to try and get attack as high as possible. But yeah, 6,000 magic. And since this is a fire build with fire pot at 7, you want to use a fire summon, Hellfire. That also increases damage by a lot. So yeah, you want to focus on our abilities on all your builds. You can ignore these. It's only want to use those only on like support characters. Let's say Aerith here. Esuna. This is the only thing in the game that does this. Esuna spell targets all. So if a character debuffs you, like poison, blind, etc., you can put Esuna here for silence, poison, blind, and does it for all characters. So you can just get rid of that debuff, tell the boss to go fuck himself, and kick his ass. So damage dealers, I just ignore the materia slot bonuses. So yeah, hopefully this helps with building. Focus on our abilities only, depending on what you're fighting. Like, you can get these weapons, you can get them in the draw, since they're standard. Like Tifa's Fire, here it is. Ta-da! You can get it and build these characters yourself. Go over this again. These, what you want to focus on, since these are universal. So once these are like OB10, you're like good to go. Don't forget Aerith's umbrella. Alright, what else is there to talk about? Friends. I mean, you can have friends, but they're pointless in this game. They don't really do anything. Even though you're friends with people, they don't invite you to anything. Guild chat. No one talks in these. What else? Oh, wallpapers. You get wallpapers from season passes, like this one. I got it because I love Aerith, and this is iconic. And you get it for OB2ing a weapon. Let's say this weapon right here. If you OB2 it, you get a wallpaper. So 3 red stars. 2 red stars, my bad. So you'll be able to get Yuffie's, which is this. It's fucking adorable. Fucking love Yuffie. They don't do these for like they did it once for anniversary, 6-month anniversary, and then they stopped. They didn't do it for the Monster Hunter collab. They didn't do it for the 1st year anniversary. They just give us still pictures, which everyone fucking hates. I mean, we got these, but it's just not the same. Wild Dragon. It's not like I wanted a character wallpaper or anything, which are amazing. Yeah, a lot of these you can get still just from the weapons. Just these right here. Let's say, starting from here. These are Battle Pass wallpapers. You'll never get these again. So from Aerith all the way down to Cloud and Zack are Battle Pass wallpapers. The rest you can get from the weapons themselves. Except these are like from the 6th anniversary event. Get these from completing missions. You got these from completing missions. You get these for completing missions, but they're just PNGs. I fucking hate them. You're gonna make them a wallpaper, fucking animate them. They just look way better. Alright, anything else? I think I went over everything. If I missed something, comment in the comment section and I'll reply with a description of it. Oh, one more thing. Special tab, a lot of times they do a free 10 draw. It's free, you don't have to cost anything. But the rest are for whales, so they will always cost red crystals. Red crystals are the paid crystals, if I didn't mention that before. Free paid crystals are the blue ones. And I think that's about does it. So if this video helps, leave a like. If it doesn't, tell me I'll kill myself or something. I don't care. And if you still need help, comment below. But yeah, that's Ever Crisis. And see you around. Peace.